today. Look how on time I am. That's impressive. I've got my fan because I'm really hot. So, yeah, all good. And I'm just going to get straight on with it because I can't be bothered to... Yeah. Let's see what Chille was talking about last night. Anyway, I've got no idea. Could be interesting. Probably isn't. It'd help if I turned it up. There we go. Let's speed him up because he's fucking annoying. There we go.
Alrighty. What's going on out there, America? How is everybody? What is going on out there in the land of YouTube?
He does realise that more people than just Americans watch YouTube, doesn't he? Maybe he doesn't. He could genuinely not realise that.
What's going on? It seems like lots of
Hi Logan, hi El Vampiro, I Delete Lols, I Sue, I Elementar. Hello everybody, I hope you're all good.
Interesting things going on. Lots of interesting things going on in the world right now. Everybody do me a favor.
Pause it. And Kelly Kate, hi. Sorry, I was really trying to pause it so I could say hi to you. Hi Rocket Couch, how you doing? Hope everybody's okay. Like I say anyway, this is last night's stream of Chille's. I've got no idea what it's about, no idea what he talks about, but I just thought, you know what, let's have a look, we'll see. And then I intend on laughing at some old Glenn videos. Oh yeah, just stuff like that, we'll see.
Like button, if you just take 2 seconds and tap that like button, I would really appreciate that. That would mean a lot. That'd be great. That would be great. That would be great. There it is. Okay, cool. Now I can see it on the YouTubes. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Justin, thank you.
I don't say this very often, but please everybody do what Chille said, and that just feels so wrong. I genuinely feel dirty now I've just said that.
Appreciate that. I am happy to be here. I feel fortunate that I am able to try to make the world a little bit of a better place. And so it just so happens that...
fucking wanker, I nearly spat my whiskey out, and that would have been unforgivable. What? We've got to do a rewind.
Fortunate that I am able to try to make the world a little bit of a better place. And so it just so happens that...
What? I don't even know who he's talking to. Who was he talking to? We're going to have to do it again. Sorry, I'm going to have to go back an extra 10 seconds.
Everybody hit the like button. No. Everybody hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button. Justin, thank you. I appreciate that. I am happy to be here.
God damn it, Delete Low. You're not allowed to do adulting. I forbid it. But yeah, it's all right. We all have to do a little bit of that sometimes. Fair enough, mate.
I feel fortunate that I am able to try to make the world a little bit of a better place. And so it just so happens that... What is going on, James? How are you? Cold-blooded. OTDO.
I genuinely can't believe you just said that. That's... Wow. Oh, God. Exactly, Logan. Exactly. That's my thing. I mean, fucking hell, man. It was close. It was close. You could understand why I would have spat my drink out. Look at what he's just said. That's... Wow. Bloody hell. The animals in the house are being harassed by my son attacking them with a fake plastic chicken.
Do me a favor, everybody type in the chat down below, OTVO, overturn Terry versus Ohio. Just type that in the chat, OTVO. If you'd like to, you can type in these 4 letters, JBTP, for Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig. Jack, Boot, Thug, Pig.
I'll play Rocket Couch, I'll play. I got half a bottle of whiskey yesterday and I fucking hardly touched it last night. So, yeah, I'm good to go. Let's play. So what is it then? We take a drink every time he says it? He says it more at the beginning though, doesn't he? So do I have to rewind it then so we can start again? Let me know.
What is going on, everybody? How is everybody doing tonight? Man, I'm fired up. I've had one of those days, you know, where like it's one thing after the next thing after the next thing. There's so much tyrannical behavior by these jackboots.
Motherfucker, I just spilt some. How did I miss my mouth? It's fucking big enough. Forget that happened.
Pigs. There's so much tyrannical behavior from these jackboot thug pigs that I have so many videos to choose from of what to cover. So I found, someone sent me this. Someone sent me something in the mail. I'll take a few seconds to say hello to everybody and ask everybody to hit the...
Yeah, I'll leave it to someone in my will.
like button. Some people on Facebook are still jumping on. Some people on Twitter are still jumping on. But if you hit the like button, take your finger, hit the like button. Hit the like button, just tap.
I just realised you just said it loads of times, right? What's he just say? People on Twitter and people on Facebook are watching this. Is that what he means? So he's streaming it on there as well? I'm sorry, I'm not paying enough attention. Plus, I need to count how many times he said like button so that I know how many drinks to have.
People are still jumping on. Some people on Twitter are still jumping on. But if you hit the like button, take your finger, hit the like button. hit the like button. Just tap, tap, tap the like button. Jackboot Thug Pigs. I mean, absolutely. They just absolutely are. So, DLZ clips, I'll try to keep this as clean as I can.
That was 4. He said it 4 times. So 4. All right, Bob, how you doing, mate?
Try not to interrupt her too many times, but I got something I'm going to show you guys. Chevy! What's up, Chevy? Claudette, how are you? Good to see everybody. What is going on? Brandon Lee, I saw earlier Coke Dog and Dog was in the hizzy on the premiere. I had limited time when the premiere was on.
I hate how he says hizzy. I hate it. Hizzy is a hizzy fit to me. It's a tantrum. And I've not heard him say Coke Dog for a while. Or if I just blocked it out, it could be either or.
Today, I was dealing with heavy, heavy drama. There's so much drama. There's so much drama. What is going on? Did everybody hit the like button? Did you type in my favorite phrase, either OTVO or JBTP?
Hi, Vlad. How you doing? What's the drama?
Thug Pig, did you put it in there? If you would, please, just type that in there for me. Just type it in. Even if you're watching next week, next month, next year, just type it in there.
It bloody says lad in Paler as well. Yeah, I still called you Vlad. See how nice I am, Lord. It's nothing to do with me accidentally forgetting that I said I'd call you lad.
Jackboot Thug Pig. Just put it in there. Put that bad chicken right in there. Okay, cool. So there's a plethora of videos. That dumb cop. I watched him say plethora so many times that I actually started saying plethora just as...
That's hilarious that Chille's going to take the piss out of somebody else saying something wrong. The amount of shit. Can you remember how he studied follices at college? Can you remember that? I remember that. And repeatedly called it follices. It's not a fucking fallacy, it's a fucking fallacy. It's not a button, it's a button. I can't even remember all the other stuff. What else has he done? Give examples.
Like a joke, and now I say plethora. Because that idiot cop in Youngstown, Ohio, who murdered James Sheets, it was a part of the cover-up that murdered James Sheets, he said plethora. And so now I've said plethora. It's plethora. It's so annoying how your brain picks up silly things that you really shouldn't repeat. But that's not what I want to talk about right now. I found this girl on the internet. Go ahead and fill in what I'm going to say next.
You can all find girls on the internet. It's not that difficult. You can even find men on the internet. Shocking.
Found this woman on the internet.
Oh my.
And then from there, where do you think it went? I saw that trip. Eat my shorts, copper. You jackboot thug pig, wannabe G.I. Joe loser. You know what I'm saying, Woke Pete? You know what I'm saying, Jose? You know what I'm saying, Katie? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay. All right, let me show you guys something. This is going to send you guys just absolutely reeling. You are not ready for this chick's breakdown of how crappy these pickers are. You're not ready for this.
Remember. Sorry, I was having a complete other conversation. Right. I've got to put a reminder to put the washing machine on. Hey, you lot, yeah? When we're coming to the end, remind me to put the washing machine on, please. Hi, Cova.
I don't need it for today, just do it tomorrow.
I'll do it in the morning then.
Yeah, I'll just do it tomorrow.
If I haven't put it on, then yeah, fine. But I will try and remember to put it on. Okay? I will try my best. Hi, Sophie. How are you doing? Sorry, because I was having a complete separate conversation, so let me just rewind it a wee bit, and then we'll see. God, remember these pause faces, It's no fun without the pause faces. I have been forgetting to upload them, though. I do try and remember, join my Discord server if you want to see his pause faces. They're always great.
I found this woman on the internet.
Hi, Church.
And then from there... Where do you think it went? I saw that trip. Eat my shorts, copper. You jackboot thug pig, wannabe G.I. Joe loser. You know what I'm saying, Woke Pete? You know what I'm saying, Jose? You know what I'm saying, Katie? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Okay.
I saw the one. Was it the one that Merv talked about? Last night, this morning, early hours this morning, or whatever. Church, because I saw most of that. I did go over to his server earlier to look at documents and whatnot, and decided against downloading any because I didn't know exactly which one it was. So, I mean, if you want to, though, can always, if it is what Merv was talking about, we can take a look at that or something. We'll work it out.
All right, let me show you guys something. This is going to send you guys just absolutely reeling. You are not ready for this chick's breakdown of how crappy these pickers are. You're not ready for this. You're not ready for what I'm about to show you. Okay, there it is. I've got it set up. Who thinks they're ready? Because you're not. She breaks this down so good. She explains this so well. And you guys have noticed maybe lately, the last few lives, I've been talking directly to the piggers. And that's because they watch my channel.
I swear he just said the last few lies. Oops.
If you're young, I ran into this young guy the other night in Las Vegas.
Yeah, it is that one then. I saw that. It's just fucking obvious, isn't it? There was something about how filing's being done even when Floyd's been in custody. So, yeah.
At Las Vegas Metro Police Department. And when I walked up, he said, "Hey, Chille, I love your channel." And I heard him say it, and then I won't tell you the rest because I audited them.
Wait there, what? A copper said that?
Vegas Metro Police Department. And when I walked up, he said, "Hey, Chille, I love your channel." And I heard him say it, and then I won't tell you the rest because I audited them, and I'll show you guys what happened in that audit. But that particular young man, who's 20 years younger than I am, when I walked up to you, thanks for the super chat. I can't see any of the comments for some reason. It's not showing me any of the comments.
Cigarette time. Don't feel sick. So I'll carry the phone over there. Just saying.
I just saw the super chat, little color come through. You know, get some all mumbo jumboed up there. Anyway, so to that copper who I saw doing that the other day, you know, dude, you could do something else with your life. You're not stuck. You're not stuck in that dog crap being a pig job. You're not stuck there. I tell you, it feels like you're stuck, doesn't it? It feels like the cops above you hate you, the cops below you hate you.
How do you know? How many times, Chille, have you been a cop? How many times have you had a legitimate, not fucking, I'm about to say 9 to 5, but forget the 9 to 5, a legitimate job? Not where you were, did anybody else remember when he said entrepreneuring? You know, all the defamation and whatnot from Kate and whatnot was damaging his entrepreneuring. He's an entrepreneur and he was trying to entrepreneur and stuff like that. Anyway, you know, and he's apparently been an executive and he's just had failed business after failed business after failed business, and he tried to be an actor. That's it. That's his career record, work record, whatever. He has never had an actual proper job, an actual proper career. Who is he to tell any police officer or any working person anywhere, oh, you know, you're better than this, you shouldn't do this, these hate you, that hates you, you're no, you know, you're miserable in this job, blah, blah, blah. He knows fuck all.
You're always worried that someone's going to tell on you for breaking some sort of policy or procedure, some ridiculous new rule that they created to mess with your life. And, you know, so from, I got a cop buddy named Green. So from Mr. Green to Izzo, Cop Izzo, both of them told me that part of the biggest problem of policing in general, working as a cop, I can't call you guys police officers.
Hello, Dwavico, how are you? Is there anybody I've not said hi to? I hope not. I hope I said hi to everybody. And hello, everybody.
Because the whole ranking system is the reason why it's ruined. It's a big part of why it's ruined. Because your allegiance is to the person above you, your lieutenant, your captain, your major, your commander, whatever you want to call those people. But that's one of the biggest problems of policing for profit. Policing in general is that your allegiance is the person above you, and you have to follow orders. You come in that day, and that dirty pig tells you, go out and give tickets. And then you have to, because that's the lieutenant. Which is the whole reason why I can't stand.
Yeah, you give tickets because people do things wrong to earn the tickets. If your boss tells you, right, today you're on fucking traffic fucking stops, basically, drive around, see what you, or park yourself snidely in that corner and see if you can catch people speeding. Do you know the only people that are going to get stopped, Chille? This will blow your mind. This really will. Do you know the only people, Chille, that are going to get speeding tickets? They're the ones speeding. Shocking, I know.
The ranking system, ranking people. With that being said, I want to show you guys something right now because this chick nailed it. She nailed it. So, you know, for all the people who just, you know, I would follow her into war. This woman could lead. I would be happy to lead her. I'd be happy to follow her lead and follow her into war. She's
slipped up then, didn't he? Be happy to lead her. Yeah, right. That's more accurate. We know what he thinks of women. We know how he fucking treats them. Sorry, I didn't mean to actually show my cleavage just then. I promise. Oops. Oh, there we go. Down. Yeah, anyway.
She's a total badass. Total badass. This chick's a badass. She lays it out. Wait until you hear this breakdown.
Hi, Sally. How are you?
This breakdown she does is so good. You're not ready. You're not worthy of this woman's words.
I think this is going to be really disappointing, don't you?
Soy Leo, what's going on, brother? Pigs. Yeah, cop suckers, you'll get timed out. You know, you're on the wrong page if you came here to
Exactly, Salah. They don't say, right, today I want you to go out and hand out 1,000 tickets. It don't matter what the fudge, it's your job today. You've got to do 1,000 tickets, otherwise you're fucked. We're going to sack you. You won't have met your quota, so we're going to sack you. What the fuck? It's acting like police get paid on commission.
Suck. You're in the wrong place. Wrong place, wrong time, the wrong space. Bronco Nation family will tell you you're in the wrong page, Bubba. Bubba Gump.
Hi, Arto. Why did he think that was funny, by the way? Bubba Gump, he thought that was funny. Is he going to do his clap? He only does it when he thinks he's been funny, and he does his stupid laugh, and then he goes that at the end of it all the time. Poor face. He's really bigging this bird up. She must be amazing.
Take your happy ass down the road. You know, DFR stands for Daily Friendly Reminder. It also stands for Down the Road. DFR, Down the Road, baby. That's where you stand for. Douglas, what is going on? Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you for coming. Curtin, everybody do me a favor. We're going to get into this right now. DLZ clips, get ready, because this is a video right here we're going to do right here. I'm going to make this like a 10, 15-minute video, this little clip coming up right here, because this bad chicken, this bad chickie, this bad woman, lady, miss, Mrs., whatever you want to call her, she nails it. Angel, she nails it.
Is he not going to call her honey and whatnot? You know, like he does condescendingly to any other female that he interacts with.
She nails it.
She nailed it.
I would follow you into war, honey.
There we go.
She's amazing.
That was weird. I said it. He said it. Yeah.
It's absolutely amazing. So let's jump right into it.
Oh my God, I've just realised. He's showing somebody else's video. That's not allowed. He's not allowed to do that. He's not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to do that. So he's not allowed to do that. How's that work?
If you work in law enforcement, I have a very important question for you. One would...
Wait there, honey. I'm going to turn the speed to normal so that we can properly pay attention to what you're saying.
Soon may be a matter of life or death. I'm sure some people become police officers just so they can boss other people around. But I'm going to assume here that you need...
Couldn't let her have most of the screen for more than, 3 seconds?
Well, you want to be one of the good guys. In which case, my question is this. So she's talking to the cops like I'm talking to the cops, because you can't think a good person would sign up to be a pig, right? With the current policies and procedures, why would you sign up to those policies and those procedures? And that's what she's going to do. She's going to call out the character of the men and women who sign up to be a pig. That's what she's going to do. And I'm going to listen.
She calls herself, whatever her name is, the outlaw, yeah? So clearly she doesn't respect laws and law and order, you know, society, being good to each other. And if you ain't good to each other, you probably broke the law and you'll get nicked. She doesn't appreciate it. Neither do you. She also looks about fucking 20. You want to follow that kid into war? You go for it, mate. Good luck with that.
Is there anything the politicians could enact into law that you wouldn't enforce? Is there any order that you would refuse to carry out? Or will you do absolutely anything your bosses tell you to? In the U.S., police have already obeyed orders to fine or arrest people for a wide variety of harmless activities, such as dancing at the Jefferson Memorial or having a vegetable garden in their front yard. Police have even gone so far as to execute violent paramilitary raids on food co-ops and organic farms. For decades, police have been carrying
Oh, Otto, I wouldn't mind taking a look at them. Can you drop a link, please?
out armed home invasions, forced property confiscations, and other acts of violence against people who aren't hurting anyone, but who engaged in behaviors or habits which lawmakers have arbitrarily declared to be illegal. You may be comfortable in assuming that you'll never receive an order to do something truly immoral. But the fact is that every order you receive, you have a choice between obeying without question or relying on your conscience. No doubt there were cops a few years ago who never expected to be ordered to disarm innocent people, to do door-to-door home searches without warrant or probable cause, or to detain or interrogate people for merely driving down a road. Yet police have since been ordered to do all of these things. You know, Josie, let me...
Not all police, though, is it? At the end of the day, yes, some police have done terrible things. Some, more boss police have given terrible orders. Some terrible things have been done by police. They have. That's undeniable. It's not all police, though. It's not even most police. You deciding that all of them, every single one, every single police department and every single police officer working for every single police department, all of them are bad. All of them are just yes men that will say yes sir, no sir, 3 bags full sir, no matter what the terrible order might be. Grow up, basically. That's the only thing I can think to say. Grow up. Life is not that simple. Life is not black and white at all. With you only being talking to the girl there, honey, hi, honey, right? With you only being about what? Fucking younger than my daughter. You don't know dick. Well, you probably do know dick, but you don't know shit.
In with you real quick here, Joe's. So I tried this in 2022, Josie. I tried what you're doing.
Hiya, Michael. How are you doing? I keep forgetting what date it is in September. I keep forgetting. I keep saying I'm going to put it in my calendar, and I keep forgetting to do that and all. No idea.
I tried to find the good in these guys. And then I want to repeat what she says right here. She says, I'm going to go back, just listen to what she says here. Listen to the words. Relying on your conscience. No doubt there were cops a few years ago. No doubt there were cops a few years ago.
It's not going to fucking really let her talk, is it? And this is ridiculous. I mean, she just said one, oh, no doubt there were cops a few years ago, and he had to pause it just to repeat that. What the fuck? And then he's going to pause it again just to repeat what she says again.
To be ordered to disarm innocent people. They were expected to disarm innocent people. I had the same thing, Josie. I had the same idea that surely you couldn't find a good person to sign up to do these things that are unconstitutional. They door-to-door home
I've known loads of good coppers, so fuck you.
searches without no probable cause, or to detain and interrogate people for merely driving down a road. That's what they signed up to do. Like I used to have, thanks for the super chat.
I love that, for merely driving down the road. So, they might not have a driving license, they might not have insurance, they might be speeding, they might be doing distracted driving. Chille's an expert on that one. Any of them things, but no. In this case, they're just merely driving down the road. Fuck off.
I used to have this idea. You can throw it up on the page, DLZ clips, but I used to have the same idea that these guys didn't sign up to do this. Like you didn't sign up to do that, did you?
God,
you didn't really sign up.
People keep sending him money. It's just so lame. He's just gonna be here forever, just talking this shit. And a bunch of fucking small-minded, uneducated, police-hating fucking dickheads are just gonna keep on sending him their fucking money. They'll probably go without food for a couple of days, or not feed the dog for a week, or something like that, just so that they can worship our Lord and Savior, Chille.
Yeah, jackboot thug pig, JBTP. You didn't sign up to do that, did you? And Josie's a sweet soul, and she is saying the same thing I was saying in 2022. Surely there's cops who signed up that didn't sign up to do Nazi checkpoints and go door to door, or to pull people over for no reason.
Nazi checkpoints being the DUI checkpoints, basically to see if, around Christmas and New Year's Eve, the coppers do it in the UK because more people drink and drive around them times a year. Hi, Goff, how you doing, mate? And so, they'll do more checks and whatnot. And you know what? This, again, Chille, this will blow your mind. I know I keep coming out with these fucking absolute pearls, yeah? If you don't drink alcohol and then drive, or if you don't take drugs and then drive, you won't get caught and done for driving whilst under the influence. Just, again, mind-blowing. I know.
Surely, right? That's what they signed up for. Yeah, police have since been ordered to do all of these things, and almost without exception they obeyed. So it's not unreasonable to ask. She's talking about the scamdemic.
Oh my God, shut up.
Any point at which you will draw a line and say no. That I won't. No, Josie, there's no point. They won't draw a line and say I won't do it. They'll do whatever they're ordered to do.
How long's her video? I mean, it's probably only like 3 minutes long or something. It's going to take him an hour to get through.
And if you won't draw such a line anywhere, if you will do absolutely anything your political masters tell you to, how are you any different from the enforcers of Soviet Russia, Red China, or Nazi Germany? They're not. They're the same. That's why when I go to those Nazi checkpoints that you see set up, I'll let them know each one of these persons is a Nazi. Each one of them will go down where some of their family members, and listen up, coppers, some of your grandchildren and great-grandchildren will deny that you were related to them.
What a load of fucking bollocks. Oh, shut up, you fucking twat. That's just ridiculous. The shit he comes out with winds me up. The fuck?
Down in history as a Nazi. Fact. You may be tempted to say, I don't make the law.
What, because you said so? So Chille says it's a fact. It's a fact that the police that are working as police officers right now, yeah, doing DUI checkpoints and stuff like that, they're going to be Nazis. They're going to be classed as Nazis. They're going to be denounced by their family. That they're going to have grandchildren that are going to pretend that they never existed. They're not going to put any claim to them. What the actual fuck? Has he spoken to any grandchildren or children of police officers, I wonder? Guaranteed that he ain't. Guaranteed. Fucking idiot. I just want him to stop saying my name. Also, I was raised Jewish, so fuck you. Well said, Kovar, well said. Ah, my days. No. Let's get through this together, shall we?
I just enforce it. Or to argue that if some legislature, court, or some authority above you says it's okay, then it must be. But keep in mind that this is exactly what the thugs of every tyrannical regime in history said to justify their actions.
Do you know what would have been a better drinking game, by the way, Rocket Couch? Yeah, what would have been a better drinking game is having a drink every time he pauses to basically interrupt her, repeat what she says, whatever. That would have been a good drinking game. And it'd be a survivable. Would it be a survivable one? No, it might not be. I was going to say it'd be a survivable one as well, because it's not going to be as much as he says hit the like button. But yeah. Who's up for it?
They sign up to be a thug. That's the whole disconnect here. And God bless her. I'm not bashing her. You saw me. I went as far as trying to like build a bridge with cops. Like, hey, let me help you. Let me crowdfund a new.
You have every right to be angry, Covert. I think he makes us all. You know what? Yeah, I said the other day we was watching old Chille videos, and last week I think it was, and old Chille's funny, and he is. And new Chille can be funny as well because he's so stupid, but he's so highly offensive, and you have every right to feel angry. She don't know what the fuck she's talking about. One day she'll grow up and maybe she'll find out. I don't fucking know. Chille's more than old enough to know better.
Tattoos, you're not wearing that blue striped terror flag. I was there in 2022. Avery, what's going on, Playboy? I was there in 2022. Believing.
Where? He's making it sound like I was there on the battlefield when the Nazis running towards us, and we had to put bayonets on the gun, and we had to do this war stuff, and we had to like something and blah blah blah. I was there, man. You don't know, you wasn't there. Fuck me, fucking hell. Shut up, Chille, you fucking... So I was there as well, by the way, in 2020. Was any of you there in 2022? I don't know where, by the way, which means I assume that all of us were. We were all somewhere in 2022 because we're still here in 2023. And I guarantee there's nobody under the age of 1 in my chat right now. So fucking hope not, anyway. Sorry for swearing if there is. Yeah, we were all there in 2022.
That we could make a difference if we reach the sensible cops. DLZ Clips, is that audio done from Hannah? Okay, so DLZ Clips has the audio done. You're going to hear, I'm going to play a little, let's keep going on Josie. Let's let her finish before we start the next segment. But I'm going to show you that what she's saying.
He's fucking old enough to be a dad, but yeah, you're probably right. He probably does want to hook up. That's dirty, that is. That don't seem right to me. She might be of age and all this, that and the other, yeah, that's fine, but I still don't think it's right. I really don't. I'm 40. I would feel so wrong doing something with a 20-year-old. You could teach him a thing or two, but you know what I mean? It'd still be wrong. I've got kids older than that for that shit.
They know what they're doing, Josie. They know what they signed up to be. And how do we remember those people now? As courageous, noble law enforcers?
Oh, there we go. Bob was there. Lemon Tart was there. I think she was... Yeah, everybody was there. We were all there, look. Is the girl underage? I have no idea of Vampire. She looks very young to me. But, I mean, sometimes they look young, don't they? I don't know. I'd put her at about 20, but she could be older.
No. Unless you want posterity remembering you as a heartless, mindless pawn of oppression, then you better decide, and decide now, where you will draw that line. Unfortunately, there's little indication that most cops have any line at all.
Does she not know that she could have just sat in one spot or stood in one spot and just did the whole thing? Why does she, right, scene, change scene.
The incidents of police officers refusing to inflict injustice upon the people are extremely rare. Even when cops say they personally oppose certain laws, such as marijuana prohibition, nearly all of them continue to...
Well, Sally, that's there. So you were there. In Halloween Town, you were there.
...violently enforce these laws against non-violent people. Right. We talked about this last week. Everybody remembers that female cop pulling her lieutenant or commander or whatever BS G.I. Joe loser military acronym they've attached to the front of their name. But the truth is the reason...
I'm so glad that you're here now, Bob. I get that you was there. I know. I think I saw you there, to be honest. But you're here now, and that's the best.
A video went viral of her pulling him off of attacking a handcuffed, torture-cuffed suspect is because it never happens. Josie's saying, where's the good people? The guy not punching the guy in the face is holding his ankles. The guy not elbowing the guy in the chin is holding his hips. And then when they get in trouble, only the guy punching him in the face gets in trouble. And the cops who held him down, they did no wrongdoing. In other words, they recognize these.
So where is Charlie? Because we've not seen Charlie for ages, and he doesn't mention him, does he? So if any of you have any idea, because you know you lot pay more attention than me, I think I have a really, really shitty. What is it? What do you call it? See, look, I've forgotten what it. Poor attention span. Is that the right words? Something like that. One of them, anyway. I'm really easily distracted. She's not in one spot because she is the spokesperson of a real production crew. This really strikes me as a political ad. Yeah, I suppose. Covert, it's funny though, isn't it, when he slips up, yeah, when he says handcuffs first and then he says torture cuffs, he has to sort of backtrack and correct himself, which he did just then.
Laws as counterproductive and unjust, but they choose to enforce them anyway. Right. For the most part, American cops seem completely incapable of disobeying immoral orders, and instead do what the enforcers of every other authoritarian empire have done, inflicting harm on innocent people whenever and however those in power tell them to, while accepting no personal responsibility for their actions. I hope you are better than that. They're not. Keep in mind, there are a lot of decent Americans who do have the integrity and courage to draw a line in the sand, a point at which they will disobey and resist violations of their rights by those in power. It may be that they were, but none of those are cops, no, unless it's a gun thing.
Isn't that snake thing, that don't tread on me? Wasn't that used a lot by the anti-vaxxers and the anti-maskers and whatnot during the pandemic? And by the way, it's all each to their own. I get that. It's everybody's personal decision as to whether to get vaccinated or not. But I think that denying the science is irresponsible at best. But I'm sure that don't tread on me snake thing was used quite a lot by them kind of people. So I know Chille's one of them people. I mean, he's practically a flat earther. Come on. And this bird probably is as well.
Where their gun rights could be impinged or infringed, then they don't care. If it's a jaywalking law where you can be arrested for that, they don't tell the other cop, don't arrest him for jaywalking.
I think jaywalking's stupid, by the way. Just saying. Sorry, America, but it fucking is. It's stupid. Just saying. Again. Even though I just said that, I'm just saying, but I'm just saying again.
They don't do that. If it's a couple who has a heavy fight and they push each other, and then one calls the cops and says, my husband pushed me, or my wife pushed me, they don't go, hey, you guys, do you want to spend an hour apart and see if you guys can work this out? I don't see any bruises or black eyes or anything.
Why would they say that? Why would they say that? Right, so, and you know, if you have a couple and they have a fight and, you know, and the husband or not even a fight, the husband beat the shit out of the wife, you know, they don't come along and say, right, we know what, we're going to give you 2 an hour apart to calm down. And then we can sort things out. Why would they do that? Don't lay hands on people. End of. You fucking idiot.
One of you. So do you guys want us to sit here with you for, an hour instead of me having to take her to jail or having to take him to jail? I don't see any damage, so maybe you guys can sit here with me here and we can talk this out. They don't do that.
The damage thing doesn't bother you though, Chille. You think that even if there is damage, even if there's clear signs of violence, they should go on your double-decker bus and have a good talking to. That's it. And calm down. You just think that they just need a timeout. Like a toddler. Get to the fucking naughty step. I'll have words with you in 3 minutes. That's what you do, yeah? You're a fucking idiot.
They're not doing that. Is to be disarmed. It may be that they refuse to cooperate with warrantless searches or refuse to keep funding a government. And there are decent Americans who do have the integrity.
I'm scared of spiders, so that's even cooler. I asked my hubby for a newspaper. He said not to be daft and to borrow his iPad. That spider didn't know what hit it, I bet.
Courage to draw a line in the sand. A point at which they will disobey and resist violations of their rights by those in power. It may be that they refuse to be disarmed. It may be that they refuse to cooperate with warrantless searches or refuse to keep funding a government they view as destructive and unjust. They're all impossible.
Exactly, Covert. It should be taken seriously. It's domestic violence. Look how many women, I'm sorry to say women, I know blokes are victims as well. I do know that. And I'm sorry that I keep saying women. It's just the first thing that comes to my head. So I apologise. I completely understand and absolutely know that men can be victims as well. Unfortunately, most victims are women. And so many are eventually killed because of domestic violence. Also, donut operator, who I trust a lot more than fucking Chille, he says that domestic violence calls were some of the most dangerous calls for the police to go to. Just saying. Pause face. Wait, nearly missed that one. Come away then, you fool. There we go. Me with my fag hanging out of my mouth. I look lovely, I do, don't I? Please.
If you stop paying taxes, they target you individually and arrest you. They don't do any of these things. I mean, she's spot on. Josie, you're spot on. If you get to see this sometime, which you may see it, you are spot on. I'm not bashing you at all. You're right.
Absolutely, Sophie. Just think that it's not a crime. Which goes against his whole where's the victim thing, though, because he does that soft-sit thing, doesn't he? There's no victim, there's no victim. Like Deborah, for example, driving under the influence, acted like an absolute fucking dickhead. She could have killed somebody, but she didn't because she was caught already. I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that she definitely would have, but she could have. So, in Chille's world, it's about once there's a victim, then you prosecute. You don't prevent victims. There's no point preventing victims in Chille's world, and that blows my fucking mind. How many people have not been killed and maimed because drink drivers or drug drivers or whatever have been pulled over, people speeding or whatever. Dangerous drivers have been taken off the road. How many people have actually potentially been saved? And there's no possible way to know that number. Hi, Miss Mandy, how are you? Fun or very not fun statistic. Men are victims of, in the USA, more often than women. Really? More than half of the victims, shit, wait there. Just went. More than half of the victims are men. Bubba in prison, yeah, I suppose. Another thing about, well, even female rape, so many of them go unreported, and then male rape, I think it's even higher. How many they think go unreported. Oh, dear me, eh? What a world.
I want you to think in any way, shape, or form showed this video to slight you. I did not. I showed this video to show that a woman who obviously doesn't make videos for a living, so then what she does, she grabbed a camera, went out to some locations, and started filming herself doing the lines that she had.
He just slagged off her video production skills. Chille, she ain't gonna give you a bit now, mate. You are, oh, that was going too far. Fucking hell. Hi, Lime, how you doing, mate? Can't believe you ain't got a spanner. We'll get spanners round here, because I'm constantly blue, which is why I've given up and started putting myself on camera. My avatar never shows. How you doing, mate?
You know, and she's saying, how come there's no good cops? Why can't a good person look at this and say, you shouldn't arrest this person for hit and run? Bumper's damaged like this. We have his ID. We know where he lives. If he gets away with it, he damaged a bumper this much. Ooh.
Whether you agree with them doesn't particularly matter. What does matter is whether in the end you are willing, if and when you are ordered to do so, to violently assault the dissenters for their disobedience.
Right.
When they draw their line in the sand and stand their ground, and your supervisors tell you to use whatever level of violence necessary to get submission and compliance from the resistors, will you obey? If it came down to it,
yeah.
Would you kill American citizens for disobeying politicians?
Yeah. Oh, so, Josie, you got it backwards. You want to slowly pull in here, but at least right here, you got...
So you would then, Chille, because that's what it sounded like. You were, yep, so you would then. Pause face. He really fucking just, ugh.
Lighting on your face correct. See the difference between that lighting and see that lighting?
Really?
Way better. But you want to slowly pull in on this, just Hollywood stuff. I can just...
Oh my fucking God. Is he he's really now criticising, again, he's criticising art on a fucking... Just shut up, Chille. Just fucking shut up.
Share some Hollywood stuff with you.
American citizens for
He knows Hollywood stuff, you know, with him being like a failed actor. He really knows about Hollywood, because he's a failed actor.
disobeying politicians.
You put one in the chat if you think the cops on the next round of bird flu, do you think
Put 69 in the chat if you want to just disagree with anything that Chille says.
that they'll arrest you on the next round of bird flu? You think that they're going to force you to put something over your face on the next round of bird flu? Do you think they're going to make you do it? If you don't do it, then or jail, or you can't buy food, or you can't travel, or you can't go to...
On the last round of bird flu, did it fucking like rip through populations of countries like fuck knows what and kill shitloads of fucking people? No, don't get me wrong, people got bird flu. People die from bird flu. It wasn't like COVID, so now he's going on to that bullshit, look, because it's just chilling, it's just bullshit after bullshit after bullshit.
Restaurant. That's why I left California originally. In 2021, when they started banning me from restaurants and bars, I'd go in a clothing store, they kicked me out because I wasn't wearing,
He said this before, and then he corrected himself because he said, oh, I don't know, because I didn't really go to bars because I don't drink. So he doesn't know what he's fucking talking about. But now he is going on to COVID denying, anti-mask or anti-vaxxer, COVID denier. How dare the government try and not kill people? Shocking, you know. Imagine what he'd say, yeah. You know, if the American government, and like the UK government, by the way, they were slow to act. Our fucking politicians were fucking dickheads. Your politicians were fucking dickheads. Anyway, but imagine if they'd done nothing. How many people would have either died or been left with long-term illness because of COVID? What would he say then? Then he'd be slagging them off for not doing anything. They can't fucking win with dickheads like this.
So, you put one in the chat if you think the cops on the next round of bird flu would gladly shoot you. Gladly. Hey, he resisted.
Now, if someone is
He's just saying bird flu, isn't he? Because he's a pussy who don't say COVID and you can't risk getting demonetised and all that shit. So it's called COVID, Chille. COVID.
actually harming someone else, of course you have the right to use whatever force necessary to stop the attacker and protect the innocent.
Well, see, that's
Oh my days.
that's where we kind of lose ourselves.
I actually forgot to play the drinking game that I suggested, which is have a drink every time that he interrupts. So drink. Fucking chavs are driving up and down the road on a fucking motorbike. Wankers.
A little bit here. And there's studies done on this, that it shows that the brain has a little orgasm when we see somebody get hurt who's done an injustice to another. Your brain has a little boop boop. You have a little wee. I love this. That's why there's so many boot
Wicked coming from Chille, that is. Like he knows what an orgasm is at all.
and so many people on those crappy channels because your brain literally enjoys watching someone be punished
Welcome to Crappy Channel, people. Hi. Crappy Channel here.
if they justly have done something wrong. So we have to fight that. Not any amount of force if someone's done something wrong. The appropriate, reasonable amount of force. The Fourth Amendment standard, the reasonable standard.
But that would be the case even if you had no badge and no uniform. But when you try to
Good for you, Dravako. Oh, bollocks, sorry.
as someone who hasn't threatened or harmed anyone else, but has only disobeyed some arbitrary regulation, then you are the one initiating force.
Right,
You are the one starting a fight.
right.
You are the bad guy.
Yeah.
Now remember, the American Revolution was people forcibly resisting gun confiscation, warrantless searches, what they viewed as unfair taxation, and a number of other oppressions. All in the name of law, all carried out by law enforcers.
No. So the term law enforcer came around in the 60s and 70s when they declared war on drugs. The law, you'll hear law enforcement here and there through history, but really it began with the 1971 war on
Shit, yeah, he's just interrupted again. Drink.
drugs. That's where it started. I mean, it was going on. You heard law enforcement, people enforcing laws, law enforcers. You can find it. You can find it in text. But if you really want to find it in text, it's after the 1971 declaration by Richard Nixon to declare war on drugs. So, and if you don't know this, there are canons of government. There are canons of government. And each canon has different things in it, different parts of the government. And he aimed every canon of government at declaring war on drugs. Administrative, legislative, Justice Department, everything was about the war on drugs.
I don't want to trade places with you, Rocket Couch. That's going to be... That's... Yeah. You, make sure he's sitting down. And maybe offer him a drink. And then just talk to him in calm, comforting tones. Well, yeah. Good luck.
Every single canon of government was then faced to aim at the war on drugs, as though it was an evil mass killer coming to get us. And now we see that the war on drugs is a way
There you go. Sophie volunteers. Sophie will tell him.
to imprison us all arbitrarily. I smell marijuana. Now I'm going to search your car, search your house, kick your head in for smelling. And all you have to do is say you smelled it because we created a war on it.
For me, man, I'd love to kick your head in, Chille. I really would. I would somehow raise the funds and pay you, Chille, to let me kick your head in.
If you had lived back then, would you have been among the rebel colonists, the ones who refused to be disarmed?
Would you? Pop in the chat how many people here think you'd
Fuck's
be.
sake, man. Drink.
I don't want to say anything. If something happened in the United States, if something happened, which I would not lead, but if something happened in the United States and there was a rebellion, would you be one of the people to join it? I'm talking about a legitimate
I
rebellion.
think that might be the best bet, Rocket Catch. That's not a bad idea, to be honest. So, yes, Kovar, well pointed out. Chille, you manufactured with the intent to supply the date rape drug, GHB. So, fuck you, Chille, you fucking dickhead. Pause face. Well said, Cova, by the way. Well reminded kind of thing, so.
But that would require that, from my perspective, that government officials, state government officials, openly reject the tyranny
Make sure I wore my pointy boots as well to fucking kick his head in. It'd be great.
of federal law. I believe that.
I'll probably end up losing my fucking YouTube channel now for threatening violence or something. It's a joke, YouTube. I haven't even got a passport. It's not really a joke, by the way, but I haven't got a passport.
Is a true rebellion when you have governors, senators, mayors, when you have people who are supposed to be leaders, when they openly revolt, like the sheriff's departments around the country who are revolting against the ATFs, creating laws by using the administrative.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. He has got high knee pressure in her, so he probably can't fight me. Oh, well, never mind. I meant to make that go away. Go away. There we go. That's what I was trying to do. Oh, I love pausing on him. It's so funny.
That they were given. They were given powers.
Refused to pay taxes and resisted warrantless detainment and searches? Would you have sided with the signers of the Declaration of Independence? Or would you have been among the redcoats, the law enforcers, assaulting, caging, or killing any colonists with the gall to disobey the king?
Well, I mean, and this is a good time to just remind you guys that Thomas Jefferson in the Committee of Five, when they were shoring up the Constitution, he had a lot of this guy named John Locke in his head. That a lot of the things she's talking about. So 1775, 1776 is the great fight for independence. We're really fighting hard. And so we have the First Continental Congress, and it goes pretty good. I think we end up where it's not totally done yet. And so, but it's been going on for so long. It's in the summer, and they're like, we got to break this, and everybody break apart. They break apart, and they leave 5 people behind. They leave 5 people: Robert T, Benjamin Franklin.
We all
Thomas
need a
Jefferson,
history lesson from Chille, don't we? Come on, redcoats.
So I'm going deep.
Beat them traitors.
The point is that
I'm
Thomas
joking,
Jefferson
by the way.
would
Congratulations
write
on
the
your
Constitution,
independence,
the majority of
Americans.
the Constitution, and he's going to be accused of plagiarizing 2 treaties of government written by John Locke in 1690.
And which side are you on today? Of course, the message you'll get from your superiors, the politicians, and your fellow officers is that it's not your place to decide which laws to enforce, and that as long as you faithfully follow orders, that you can't be held personally responsible for doing as you're told. But that is a lie, a horribly dangerous lie. At the Nuremberg trials, it was established that the excuse used by the Nazi law enforcers that they weren't to blame and shouldn't be punished because they were just doing as they were told did not relieve them of personal responsibility for their actions. And make no mistake, if you choose to blindly obey unjust commands, and one day your intended victims decide to fight back, saying that you're just doing your job will not make you bulletproof. It may be your own life.
It's always a really great way to, win an argument and make your point and everything. Just, pick some fact out of history from 250, 300 years ago or something and just drop it and that's it. You've won. Simples.
Be safe by deciding now at what point you will choose to be a moral, responsible human being instead of just an obedient pawn of those in power. Ultimately, only you can answer the question of where you will draw that line. But really, the only moral, rational...
That was it, yeah. That was the only thing that caused the war and everything. It was just because the Americans were sick to the back teeth of being shot by the redcoats and said, enough's enough. We ain't putting up with that anymore. It was nothing to do with paying taxes to a king that didn't do fuck all for them. But no. We don't want to be shot anymore. War.
Is this. If something would be wrong for you to do without a badge, then you shouldn't do it with one either. The idea that uniforms and legislation can give you special rights is both false.
So let's put that in context. Let me go back just a minute and listen to what she says here.
The only moral, rational answer is this. If something would be wrong for you to do without a badge, then
Oh yeah, just interrupted again, so drink.
you shouldn't do it with one either.
Okay, so I believe that a lot of the guys
And again, drink.
who come into my room, a lot of us recognize that we are...
What guys come in your room? Excuse me, what guys come in your room, Chille? What?
With one either.
Okay, so
Okay.
I believe that a lot of the guys who come into my room, a lot of us recognize that we have an alpha personality or a sigma personality. And so we the way I was raised and my uncle really let me know when I was a kid, 2 guys are fighting, you don't engage. And there was no ambiguity about how my uncle let me know that this is not, you're wrong. You cannot have, 2 guys are fighting, you don't go in and start swinging. So to the badged, to the guys who have a decent soul and they're police, you go flying into a fight and someone's really resistant, they're drunk and out of control, maybe did some meth, let's just have it your way. And two coppers got them and one has an arm, one has the other arm around his waist. You go flying in there, you start punching that guy, tasing him. The rules of the street, the rules of men, the rules of violence still are intact. You using that.
You literally know nothing about fighting, street fighting, MMA fighting, any fucking sort of fighting. You know nothing. I know children round here that would fucking destroy you. You fucking soppy cunt. Shut up. Oh my God. Can you imagine him against fucking football hooligans? Oh my days. I just can't. I just can't anymore. It's just what the fuck? I mean, he likes to go on as well, doesn't he? The rules of the street and all this shit. You know, because he's from the streets, man. You know what I mean? No, you ain't. You're from some fucking tiny place in way off Alaska. Just shut up. And you're a pussy. Every time somebody's offered you out for a fight, you've gone and fucking put it off somewhere. You're a fucking lightweight. You're a fucking pussy. You're a fucking twat. And I'm so sorry for swearing so much. I know a load of you don't mind, but I'm sure some people do mind. But fuck me, man. He does my fucking nothing.
To go in and take a cheap shot at another man. That's what I'm talking about. You coward.
The idea that uniforms and legislation can give you special rights is both false and horribly dangerous. Nearly every large-scale injustice in history was committed by people who wrongly imagined that their position of authority made it okay for them to do things that other people have no right to do. Like everyone else, you have the right to use force to stop attackers and protect the innocent. And when you do that, you are the hero. But you have no right to be the attacker, even if it's your job, and even if the aggression is called law. Always, in every situation, you and you alone are responsible for what you do. Wearing a badge and a uniform and doing whatever you're told does not make you brave and noble or deserving of any respect. Just following orders is a coward's excuse. If your job requires you to assault or cage people who haven't threatened or harmed anyone, then quit. Being an actual protector, doing the right thing no matter what anyone else says.
But you know what, though? And I'm talking to both of you now, yeah? Making videos and money on YouTube whilst slagging off a whole fucking profession based on a couple of fucking bad experiences or something is pathetic, childish, really fucking stupid, and just... You ain't alpha, Chille. You don't even know what alpha is. You're not even beta. You're not even a man. And this is a kid. The day I listen to a fucking child about all this kind of shit, well, it just ain't never gonna happen, basically. She's younger than my fucking daughter. She's younger than at least 3 of my kids. So, just no. But Chille will follow her into war. Anybody that wasn't here earlier, that's what he said before he started this. I'd follow this lady into war. Honey.
It means disobeying orders and breaking the law. That takes courage and integrity. That makes you a hero. So, do you have enough of the spine to draw that line? Decide now, before your failure to think for yourself results in damage that cannot be undone.
So this is her, I was going to pause this here. So she's josietheoutlaw.com. Someone sent that to me from Facebook, so I'm not really sure where.
Josie the Outlaw. So, you know, it's straight away. I mean, it's up there with his name, isn't it? Delete laws, Josie the Outlaw. Fucking hell. The moment you approach people like police officers with those kind of names, instantly their brain just shuts you off. You ain't worth listening to, because you're not reasonable people. You're not reasonable people. Reasonable people don't label everybody based on like a bad experience or something. As usual, I know you lot already know this, but I have to repeat it. I've had bad experiences with copper. A copper beat the shit out of me. A copper knocked my dad's teeth out before I was born up. But you know what I mean? So, and I know my dad's, well, he's not here now, but it was not a lie. He wouldn't have lied about that. He wouldn't have embellished it or anything. He was never violent. He was way too fucking placid. But anyway, yeah. So I know that there are bad police. I know this from experience, not from watching YouTube videos or from reading fucking shit or whatever. I know it. I know. That copper that beat the shit out of me, he was a bad copper. But the coppers that helped me out later in life, they were good coppers. So, Chille's biggest hatred about them is because they had the audacity to do a no-knock raid on him and arrest him and prosecute him for manufacturing with the intent to supply the date rape drug GHB. That is his problem. That's his issue with the police. Don't do the crime. You fucking did it. Now, this is when you got caught. So how many times, how long had you been doing it before that? How many, not just women, men and women, were sexually assaulted because of the drug that you were manufacturing and supplying? How many? Nobody will ever know. It's countless, though. You know what I mean? We've had at least one serial killer in the UK who used GHB. That was his weapon. He killed, was it 3? Might have been 3. 3 lads, I think it was. Not little lads, by the way. But I mean young men. They'd hook up using, I don't know. What's it? You got Tinder and you got Grindr, and you're one of them anyway, yeah? And it'd spark on with that. And etc. Hi, pretty text tomboy. How you doing, my love? Oh, just wanted to say hello and leave a like. Oh, thank you. Oh, I hope everything's okay. I hope it's nothing too bad. And yeah, cool. We'll see you soon. You take care. Oh, is there Janice here as well? Wait there. I can't. Oh, hi, Janice. Sorry, I weren't looking at the chat. I was too busy ranting. So yeah, I mean that is Chille's only issue, ain't it? With the police. Well, not his own, but that's what started his fake outrage with the police. Not shit about his fucking uncle and the rules of the street and real men and all that. What a load of bollocks. What a load of bollocks. I wonder who his uncle is. I wonder if his uncle's still alive. I swear I've heard him refer to an uncle before. Anyway, let's carry on.
She is, but I would gladly have her on if she wants to come on and expand her message.
Oh my
If anybody wants to reach out to her, find her, and let her know that we covered her, I would extend an olive branch for her to come and have a conversation. It was Roger Sherman. That's the name I could not get in my head. Roger Sherman, because Robert Livingston, and Robert Livingston, and then you just get messed up because there's Robert and there's Roger. So I want to show you guys. So now you saw that video. So now I got a question for you. Let's watch this video real quick and tell me where you stand.
Are we actually going to watch it real quick though, Chille, or are you going to interrupt every 5 seconds? Which, by the way, don't get me wrong, I interrupt shitloads, but that's because you chat shit, in all fairness. So, carry on the drinking game. Every time he interrupts a video that he's choosing to play, we can drink. I think that's great. Right, I found Josie the Outlaw. Her channel's just called Josie Outlaw. She's got 34.6 thousand subscribers and 14 videos. That's impressive. What the fuck am I doing wrong, man? Don't get me wrong, yeah. You know, if I ended up just having shitloads, I'd end up being really, really overwhelmed. I'd probably quit. But we'll see. We'll have a look at her in a minute if you want. Just for the sake of looking at her. Wait there, actually. What I'll do. Ah, stupid phone's being stupid. Right. I can't see the chat, and I assume that everybody else's devices and whatnot work a lot faster than mine, so I won't be surprised if somebody's already put the link in. But, just in case. Work. There we go.
If it comes around, and I can't really say anything else. You probably know.
Oh, take care, Sophie. Bye.
Why? I can't say anything else. But I just want to know where you stand on this one. And if it comes around the way people are saying some people are saying it's going to come around, then you guys tell me where
Yeah, I think you're probably right, Janice.
you stand. I just want to know because I can't say anything else. I just have to bite my tongue. Let me see what you guys can see. Okay, that's perfect. So check this out. Let me know where you guys stand. I'm just gonna let this play.
UN Global WEF New Alert attempted force injections and
But no, we can't do that. That's what? I'm so confused. I have got the proper copy of this, so shall we go to that maybe? Let's try again.
restrictions being held and are essential.
I cannot understand a word of that. Right, we're at 32. 32, 37. Something else. Go back. 32, 37.
Alrighty then.
No.
Alrighty.
Ah.
Starting
Bollocks, that didn't work. 30. Go. That would it. Alright, let's go.
People are saying it's going to come around. Then you guys tell me where you stand. I just want to know because I can't say anything else. I just have to bite my tongue.
Well, we're going to have a look at Josie the Outlaw in a minute. I'm not going to watch a full video of anything like that. We'll have a look at the titles of the videos and take it from there. And then, yeah, we need to laugh it up a little bit. So we'll watch Glenn getting fucking pepper sprayed again because it never gets old and shit like that, yeah? Oops, that didn't work. There we go.
Let me see what you guys can see. Okay, that's perfect. So check this out. Let me know where you guys stand. I'm just gonna let this play.
UN Global WEF New World Order regime's second rollout of lockdowns and attempts at forced injections and travel restrictions being told you're not essential. We don't have to lay down.
Hello, Empire. How are you? Have a spanner. We all get spanners around here. And thank you for being here. I appreciate it.
And die by the middle of September that the new policy's being written. This is
We need new drinking games. He's clearly not going to interrupt this.
done. They were told this is happening. This is not hypothetical. You all have to wear masks again, and so will airport employees. Then, by the middle of October, they are going to say that everyone flying has to wear masks. Well, I mean, why is this happening? They said, well, because of the new variant in Canada, and because of the WHO, they may, declare this. But regardless, we've been told this is going to happen. And then they were told we expect by December a return to the full COVID protocol of 2020-2021. Exclusive. Biden administration preparing to bring back full COVID restrictions rollout to begin mid-September. They may change the plan. They may speed it up. They may back it up. They might cancel it. That's what I want. But this on my children is from federal whistleblowers. Just like I was told by my sources in Ukraine.
Wow. So
That made you say, wow. Oh my God. The anti-vax is strong in him, innit? Give me a second. I'll be back, I promise. See? Look how quick I am. Oh shit, what's my phone speak for? What's my battery on? That's fine. The fuck is my phone beeping for? Fuck knows. Anyway, never mind. So, there's a doctor in this, yeah. It's not a... Well, she's an idiot. Called Sherry Tenpenny. Sherry Tenpenny, however you might say it. And she's just been suspended, yeah. Because she's a fucking conspiracy nut. Well, let's watch this.
Last thing before we go tonight, the train to Crazy Town made an unscheduled whistle stop in Ohio this week. You're about to hear from a doctor.
That's fucking awesome, by the way, that you just said that.
And a nurse, medical professionals who have had contact with patients. They happen to be anti-vaxxers and conspiracy theorists. You've no doubt heard the conspiracy theory that they are injecting some sort of electronic tracking device in liquid form through a needle into our arms. But this, at a committee hearing in the Ohio legislature, this was next level.
Is it a combination?
Her. So she's actually a medical doctor, which is mind-blowing. And she has just, about 2 weeks ago, got suspended.
Of the protein, which now we're finding has a metal attached to it. I'm sure you've seen the pictures all over the internet of people who've had these shots and now they're magnetized. They can put a key on their forehead, it sticks. They can put spoons and forks all over them and they can stick. Because now we think...
Guarantee, yeah, if you were to cover yourself in talcum powder, I guarantee they wouldn't stick. But, that's just me.
That there's a metal piece to that. There's been people who've long suspected that there was some sort of an interface.
I know, Lemon Tart. I feel fucking conned, I do. I was right. When I first heard about the magnetic thing, I thought, oh my God, really? So basically we can be like Magneto. Not quite as good, obviously, but we can be up there. This is basically a superpower. Fucking hell, man. Give me that injection. I want that vaccine. And I got it. And nothing. Fucking nothing. Couldn't believe it. I weren't magnetic. I didn't get 5G. Even fucking, Even Just my box standard phone signal was no better. TV still was just the TV. I was really disappointed. It weren't right.
To be defined an interface between what's being injected in these shots and all of the 5G towers.
Yes, vaccines do harm people. By the way, so I just found out something when I was on lunch, and I wanted
This bird's funny though, based on what she said, and I'll never forget this, and it's really funny.
to show it to you. We were talking about Dr. Tenpenny's testimony about magnetic vaccine crystals. So this is what I found out. So I have a key and a bobby pin here. Explain to me why the key sticks to me.
Could you sweat it?
It sticks to my neck too.
Does it? Does it though?
I got those. Yeah, so if somebody can explain this, that would be great.
Can anybody explain why that hair grip and that key isn't sticking to her neck, please? Because, you know, she needs somebody to explain it.
Any questions?
Yes. How stupid do you feel now it didn't stick to your neck?
Yeah, so many questions. And while the demonstration didn't work out as well as she had planned, on the upside, it launched so many memes, some of them downright artistic. And a number of people applauded the convenience of being magnetized when you're going through your house and you can't find your keys. Now that we've had our fun, though, this is what anti-vaxxers and conspiracy theorists sound like. It's all crap, and in pandemic times, it's actually a danger to public health. And remember, the Russians give it a boost on social media because weakened adversaries are better for them. And at the end of the day...
Yeah, probably, but we're not going there. Right then, so let's check out, whilst we're on YouTube... I know I already fucking... there we go. Josie the Outlaw. The videos. The End of Oppression, Part 3. Part 2, Part 1. The goal is happiness. Oh, okay. Supporting the troops with the American flag upside down. Let's look at... 9 years? What? Oh my God. So somebody sent this... Unless she's just not active. She might just not be active on YouTube anymore, I suppose. Maybe. Because, look, the last video was fucking 8 years ago. So she's not a 20-year-old young girl anymore then. She's probably in her 30s now. It's all downhill from there. Let's look at this one. I thought it looked old, you know. You know, her website thing. You just saw it just now. That, look, josietheoutlaw.com. That on the video that Chille just showed, I thought to myself, that looks really fucking old. But
I do not support the troops, as most Americans do. I do not have a bumper sticker on my car. I no longer sing the national anthem with my hand on my heart. And I don't wave a flag and shove hot dogs and beer down my throat on July 4th every year, to celebrate the many lives lost on all sides by innocent men, women, and children at the hands of misguided soldiers who mistakenly believe what they're doing is defending their country and fighting for freedom.
right, do we even want to go further? What the fuck? So she doesn't only slag off coppers, she also slags off soldiers for doing what they do, for what they feel is the right reasons and the right thing. So I think we're done with Josie the Outlaw, personally. I don't know about you lot, but yeah, I'm done. So, I'm not done for the night, by the way, though. I've still got whiskey left, and I'm not tired. So, let's watch Glenn being a dickhead, because that's never, ever boring, ever. What's that one? Oh, we saw that a little bit, though, didn't we? Let's watch this one, and then we might go back to Chille. We'll see.
I'm a sovereign citizen, dude. What's happening, guys? I'm a sovereign citizen. You know all about the Golden Bridge, how fraudulent it is.
Hit me with a strong dose of OT spray.
I want to speak to your dead soldiers now. I know the laws, buddy.
pay for that uniform I took for that car. I'm the taxpayer, right?
Hi, folks. My world has been devastated. I don't know if I'm going to recover. Glenn Serio sent an email to a bunch of frauditors in which he called me fat and ugly.
Oh, right, wait there. Let me sort this out and then we can actually read it. Could actually probably do with my glasses, but we will try our best. There we go. Let's have a look. Oh, fuck me, no, we don't even get to see it. Oh, there we go. There it is. That's it. Schrodinger's cat is one ugly-looking bastard. He has to be pushing 60. Look at all the people he sent it to, look. Oh, bless him. See, I thought that was the email, honestly, because the writing was that small, I couldn't see it. I ain't got the best eyesight, and I ain't got my glasses on. But that's not the email. That's the email. Oh, SC. Well, how did... Oh, bless him. That, yeah, I can tell. I can tell that definitely devastated him. Oh, what a wanker. How dare you do that? All right, let's shrink it again. There we go. There we go.
I freely admit that I'm not the most aesthetically pleasing guy in the world. And I'll probably never be voted
Fuck me, man. Really? It looks hot there.
sexiest man on the earth. But seriously, Glenn, does your homeless shelter not have mirrors? It's like Rajgal said.
Hi, Lisa. How you doing? And yeah, definitely, we all miss SC. So I thought I'd let his intro play as well because, you know, obviously we don't get to hear it anymore. So, will you shut the fuck up, dog? Fuck knows where that dog is.
That's not even a human shape. In other news, I'll be live streaming tomorrow night at my normal time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be unboxing some gifts from subscribers and answering audience questions. Now on to today's stupid. First up, we have Long Island audits. You may remember one of his arrests that I covered. Here it is, just in case you forgot.
Can I help you? Can I help you?
What's your name?
You can back up, please.
This is a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You need to back up.
This is a public sidewalk.
You can't walk up behind us.
On the sidewalk. Hey, listen.
Back up.
Listen, you don't know me.
Back up.
You don't know me.
I'm telling you to back up.
Like you
I'm
know.
telling you to back up.
I don't care. Who do you think?
Back up. Back up. I'm telling you. Yes. Back up.
You gonna tase me?
Yes. Back up.
I'm on a public sidewalk.
Back up.
On a public sidewalk.
This is a traffic stop. You do not belong here.
I am far away. I have a right to film the police.
What have you backed up?
You over there. You're interrupting.
No, I'm not.
Turn around, put your hands behind your back. You're under arrest.
For what? I'm on
You're under arrest.
Sir?
You're under arrest for hindering. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Sir?
Turn around and
I'm
put your hands
walking on a sidewalk.
I'm telling you right now, bud. Put your hands behind your back.
All right, listen.
Don't reach in your pockets. Put your hands behind your back.
Sir.
After that, he made all the normal...
Talking about that Josie the Outlaw again. How do you have nearly 35,000 subscribers when you haven't uploaded a video for 8 years? And what was it? That she'd only uploaded 12 or something. I found that really weird. What is it? 14 videos. Just wondering.
Frauditor claims about suing and getting the cop fired. But what really happened was, in exchange for him not getting prosecuted, he wrote an apology letter to the cop who arrested him. And I have that letter. Let's read it. Deputy Jackson, I would like...
I fucking remember this. Sorry I had to interrupt him, but I do remember this, and this is awesome.
To sincerely apologize for the incident that occurred the night of May 5th, 2021. After careful reflection of the events that transpired, I now see that my actions were misguided. I want you to know that I take full responsibility for my actions. I fully understand your response to my actions that night. I now realize that a traffic stop presents a safety concern for law enforcement, and you have a responsibility to secure said traffic stop. I can see now that you did not violate my First Amendment rights, as you offered an alternate location for me to film nearby. I also would like to apologize for the collateral consequences that have negatively affected your family. I can promise you that was never my intention or desired outcome. I want you to know that I'm a true believer in our constitutional rights that are afforded to us in this great country and that we both love. I believe they should be appreciated every day. I can now see that if I had simply moved to another location, this all could have been avoided. I am a big believer in accountability, and I accept that I should have made better choices. My goal with my platform is to bridge the gap between law enforcement and the public, not lengthen it. But I write this letter.
Sorry, Essie, to interrupt, but that's wicked, Lemon Tart. Why there's so many stupid people in the world? Because shitty parents don't know how to swallow. Absolutely.
With the intention and hope that I will right the wrong and begin to bridge the gap once again. I will never stop peacefully exercising my constitutional rights, but going forward I will do so in a way that does not put the safety of law enforcement at risk. That is not why I do what I do. My intention is to limit risk through accountability and transparency. Lastly, I appreciate the fact that you are in agreement to resolve this by way of diversion. It shows that you as well are trying to...
That would be a good one, yeah. So I did interrupt and just interrupted again. So Chille should definitely have another drink. So that's well late, you know. You should be asleep by now. You know. So if you know, then why aren't you asleep yet?
I don't know because Lily was saying again.
Uh-huh.
Hi, guys.
Yeah, talking to that one.
Hi, guys. Click this subscribe button so Nanny gets more likes.
Yeah, man.
Cheese.
Hi, no, I love you.
bridge that gap, and I truly appreciate it. Stay safe out there, and God bless. Sean Paul Reyes. Well, that's just embarrassing. Speaking of embarrassing, next up we have a channel called I Know My Rights. He gets arrested at a police station.
Never you get the I know my rights, yeah, and they never know their rights.
I got some female cop. I don't answer questions.
That's fine.
You don't need to turn your...
I just want to make sure I know why you're setting off an alarm on the...
I was over there when the alarm went off, and I could show you on tape. Okay. So whoever car that is, tell them not to hit their alarm because somebody's out here walking around.
All right, well, just make sure you're not touching the cruiser.
I can touch them. They're ours. Like, really? You think, like, someone can't touch a cruiser? They're paid for by...
You shouldn't go around touching people's cars that don't belong to you and they're not yours. So many things are owned by governments, yeah? So, for example, Buckingham Palace, it's not necessarily owned by the government, yeah, but it's owned by the royal family. It ain't mine. As the Parliament, Palace, whatever the fuck it's called, yeah? Ain't mine. Big Ben ain't mine. Government, no, but ain't mine. It's not that difficult, you know what I mean? It's like that this isn't yours because you didn't buy it. You get what I mean?
The city.
Is there something that you...
Don't give me illegal directives.
Are you looking for something?
Did I ask for you? Did I go in there and ask for anybody?
No, but if you need somebody's assistance, we can help you.
If I needed assistance, I would go in there. The number's still not...
Oh, so the woman's actually being nice and offering you help and whatnot, and you're treating them like shit. That makes loads of sense, that does.
911, right?
4425-7701.
Okay, did I call? No. Just tell whoever set their alarm off. They're funny. Now y'all gonna call the cops like you're all cute. I'm standing right at a police station.
I don't have to call the cops. I am the cop.
Exactly, which is stupid. So why don't you get them for whoever set their panic alarm off?
You're the one that was around at me.
I was over there. I got it all on tape.
Okay.
That's great, but you're lurking around a fucking parking lot. I can't believe I went to say parking lot. A car park. Excuse me, where you don't belong. Acting suspiciously. You know, if we've got a car park across the road, yeah? Now, you know, if I looked out the window and I saw somebody and he was all like, you know, like that, around the cars and looking in the windows and shit, do you know what that person's doing? 100% what that person's doing. What are they doing, though? Are they going to be breaking into the car and robbing the stereos or nicking the cars? So, yes. Yeah, see? There we go. Sorry, I thought you might have heard what I was saying, so there we go. That is what they're doing. Because that is what people do, and yeah. So yeah, it's really not that fucking, yeah, not that complicated.
Do you need anything?
Did I ask for anything? Yeah, Big Mac and some fries would be good. How about you go get it?
I would like a large Coke with that.
That's about all you guys are good for anyway. It's plumb stupid. Couple more idiots. Can I get your name and badge numbers since y'all want to come out here? Chris Kelly. What's your badge number?
361.
Can I get your name and badge number?
Can you read?
Well, I don't see your badge number.
911 is my badge number.
What if people can't read?
Well, the answer to that question is easy. If people can't read, they become First Amendment auditors until they inevitably go to prison.
Aren't you supposed to be professional?
Hello.
Hello.
Do you need anything else?
No, I don't. I was just walking around the police station, which is my right. Somebody set off their alarm. Why don't you go talk to them?
Because when I came out, I seen you walking alone.
I was right there when it went off. I was over there.
Okay.
Would you like to go watch the tape?
Do you need to file a police report or anything?
Not at the moment.
Okay. Well,
I mean, if I wanted to file a report, I wouldn't be standing out here with a video camera. I would walk in there. But while we're on the subject, maybe you can go tell the chief of police to give me a call back since I've waited 2 days. And they won't let me make an appointment to talk to him. So,
have you tried emailing him?
yeah, and I've emailed him over 2 times and no response. So I'm thinking...
He's very...
Maybe he don't like y'all. I'm pretty sure I probably wouldn't either.
busy. I'm sure he will get back with you as soon as he gets time.
The emails was over 2 weeks ago.
Okay, like I said, he has a whole city...
It takes 5 minutes to email.
In defense of the chief, the email was probably some incoherent nonsense with a bunch of misspelled words and no punctuation.
Is it anything I can assist you with?
No. So you're going to stand out here the whole time I record?
No.
Waste taxpayers' monies with your vehicles running?
Making sure nobody was breaking into this cruiser. That's about it.
So someone with a video camera looks suspicious.
In today's age, yes.
Yeah.
In today's age?
Yes.
Especially when they're...
When are you good? Oh, wow.
In today's age, yes.
Is it illegal?
Illegal? No, but it is suspicious.
Is it a misdemeanor or a felony?
It is
He
suspicious.
literally just told you, yeah, that it's not illegal. Why? Why are they so like this? Why are they like this? Anybody? Please somebody tell me. I have no idea.
I didn't say it was illegal.
Photography is not a suspicion. Maybe you should learn that law. You're an investigation.
I'll get it right. The Brits get it right. It's photography is not a crime. They've got this whole PNAC movement. It's so fucking stupid.
That's what they said.
Photography is not a crime. And it cannot be condemned a crime.
He heard me, Lord. He fucking heard me.
So it could be construed as counter surveillance.
No, it can't.
Yes, it can.
No, it can't.
Hence the word
Yes, it can.
surveillance.
It's to be confiscated during suspicious activity like...
Okay. You want to confiscate it? Try it. Let's go there.
You need to stay back 6 feet. Because
Let's go there.
a virus in town.
Try and take my camera.
Okay.
Better go get a search warrant.
Okay.
Get a search warrant.
There's that
What is wrong with... Sorry, Esty, I didn't mean to interrupt you. But seriously, what is wrong with people? And I realised, by the way, that this video isn't about Glenn. It's just, Glenn Serio calls me fat. I didn't really read it properly. I just saw Glenn Serio's name, so I thought it was about him.
bravado that I always love to see.
I think you all need to go back and learn some education. No, it's not.
The parking lot is.
No, it's not. It does not say no unauthorized personnel, and that's the...
You know what? Yeah, I swear to God, it's because of these people that say, no, there was no sign there, there was no sign there, there was no sign there. It's these people are the reason why you have to have things like on Gorilla Glue, don't spray on hair, at the edge of a cliff, jumping off will cause death, round a fire may burn. Just, it's these people that have caused the whole, like, where you have to put signs anywhere and everywhere, as opposed to how it used to be, where it's just common sense, Obviously, you don't touch the fire, it burns. Obviously, you don't step off the cliff, gravity will kill you.
That's the entrance door. This is funny. You guys are going to look so cute on YouTube again.
If you want, you can go up top.
No, because I can go right in that door right there, so I'm allowed to walk here.
Shut up, you. Off to visit Mum, we'll finish it. Alright, Sumi, take care, and say hi to your mum from me. Isa says hi. I hope she's good. And yes, Lisa, they are absolutely all whiny little bitches. It's pathetic.
Exactly.
You go in the lobby, you go up top. This is a restrict there. This is police cars and
unless you got the personnel parking. I'm not parking.
Okay.
I'm not in a car.
Okay,
but
you are around police cars. You need to go up top there. You need to leave this.
Our tax dollars pay for them, and you're going to tell me this?
This is the second request to leave this lot.
I'm not leaving. I'll leave when I'm done with my story.
Spoiler alert, your story ends with you getting arrested.
This is the
It's never a fucking story. Look how often they're like, oh yeah, well, you know, I'm a journalist. I'm just recording for a story. What story? We never see the story, do we? We never see the story. Weird that.
third and final request to leave the restricted parking lot. Are you refusing?
You can't give me a lawful order.
Are you refusing?
I'm allowed to write a story.
You're back for trespassing.
You guys do realize you don't have signs.
Yes, we do. Reserve police vehicle.
It doesn't say unauthorized personnel.
Top of the circle, there is a sign that says that.
No, it says authorized vehicles only. It doesn't say anything about a person walking down here. Okay, now this is funny because I already have video of being walking down here and nobody bothered me.
It doesn't matter. The sergeant asked you to leave 3 times, so now it's trespassing.
You guys are violating my rights. Okay. This is freedom of the press and freedom of speech. Oh my God, you guys are so ridiculous. Yeah, but you can't turn it off. So make sure, loosen them, that's too tight. I already got bruises from a week ago.
Do you have anything illegal on you? Any weapons, anything illegal?
I have mate. I don't have no guns or nothing. I know you can't come down here with that. I do have cash in there, so don't touch it.
So there we go. Another dummy that doesn't understand how trespassing works. Get out your pen and paper, because you might be writing an insincere apology letter soon. I'll be spending the rest of the day.
Right, I'm really, really hungry, yeah? I was literally typing a message into chat, but it's just easier to say it. I'm really, really hungry. So, but I'm not tired at all. So if I stop for a little bit, just to get something to eat and whatnot, and then go live again in half hour, will you lot be around? Let me know, and then we'll take it from there. Oh shit, see, look, Sally's just come back. Let me get something to eat and I'll come back. I promise I'll come back because I'm not tired. I'd like to carry on. I think I could have quite a laugh. And yeah, carry on taking the piss out of Chille, take the piss out of Glenn, take the piss out of anybody. Watch some Schrodinger Cat's old videos because they're always worth looking at. And we should still look at them, do you know what I mean? So, right, I'm back. I promise I'll be back in half hour or less. I'm really, really hungry though. I never eat before because I'm never hungry before. I always get hungry dead late at night. So, yes, I will be back. I promise. So, I will see you soon. Bye.